for the ground. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top.
Good morning all. Hope we are well. Welcome. There's your theme song that you guys wanted. Hope we're well today. Today is Tuesday, and we have some news. We have news in the next 2 days. Important news. We have CPI interest rates. That's going to be, or inflation rate. Double check. That is tomorrow. There we go. Inflation rate. Big one. Hoping for it to come down, but we'll see what happens, right? This is a big one, big news. Today we have unemployment rate. The previous was 3.7. They expect it to be the same. If unemployment rate goes up, I expect pound to there might be a spike up, because what will happen is they'll expect interest rates to continue, and yeah, we might see a spike up and then we might see it fall down. So a lot of news on these next 2 days here. Very important Gbpjpy news here, and yeah, we need to be careful about that. We need to watch what happens, and this will definitely bring a lot of volume in the market here. Today we have unemployment rate at 10 a.m. my time, which is now it's 9:30. So yeah, that's gonna be in around 20 minutes from now. So it's probably why chart is ranging at the moment. It's why we're seeing a bit of a range at the moment. It makes sense, and yeah. Let's get into the analysis first, as always. Let's go and see what's going on. Morning to everyone. Did you miss me because I'm here? No, I didn't miss you, brother. Didn't miss you. No, I'm joking. Let's have a look at how the daily closed. Remember yesterday I was saying it'd be great if the daily could close bullish, and it has. So this has definitely created us a nice support here and a range. We're not going to be bearish until we start breaking below this support here, or breaking below these wicks. So this is giving us a bullish range, and we might see some sideways action and up. That's what I expect. Upside makes sense based on this daily closure. Of course, news can come in and change everything. That's why news is always at the back of our minds, but we adjust to that. That's the power of trading price action, is we're able to adjust very, very quick. If we see something new happen in the markets, if something new happens, we're able to adjust and be able to trade both directions, right? Not waiting for some sort of specific thing to happen. We just trade what we see. So yeah, we're stuck at these levels here, and the 4 hour is stuck in this dirty range here. This is a very dirty range. Yesterday someone asked, when can you start to remove your lines? I can start to remove my lines when we start forming price action like this. So this range here, I'm probably going to remove this 4 hour resistance line here, as it's irrelevant at the moment. I'm just going to double check it on lower time frames, but we can see the 4 hours is scanned. It's like a barcode. If you scan the 4 hour here, it will take you to destination screwed, right? And that's not where we want to go. So 4 hours, very complicated here, just ranging. We need to get out of this range before we see some nice upside, but upside still makes sense here, right? Upside makes sense for me. Session is bullish. This 4 hour resistance right here, just going to see how relevant. Yeah, I don't really care about this anymore. Not gonna mark this up here. Let's see. This daily resistance is my higher time frame level, so although it's cutting through a lot of candles here, I just want to keep it on because it's my higher time frame level. Even though it's cutting through these candles, what's this area here? It's like 2 pips. Yeah, I can probably move it down to there. This is the 30-minute zone. Yeah, something like that would be fine. Can move it all the way down into there. Can actually make it a zone. Something like this. Right, that's our daily support zone. And yeah, now we're kind of ranging. Here's the top of our range. This is an interesting spot here. Gonna mark that up just because of this is our most recent resistance. If we get above that resistance, we have 8, 9 pips, 14 pips. Yeah, not the best range. But yeah, it's a tough spot. Essentially what I would like to see, I wouldn't mind seeing, is a pullback to the bottom of the range here. Respect this daily resistance zone here. And if we find support like we did back here, we can trade it up to the top of the range. Basically a range trade. And if we're taking buys somewhere from here to the top, it's 30 pips. So tradable range. And if we do end up doing this type of stuff down here, we could trade it towards the upside. But yeah, that's basically the analysis on GG. I'm looking for buys. Will be interesting to see what news does. Above here could be an option, just the range is really small. A lot of people would have got caught out yesterday on this after the move we got. Pulled back, London Open only tapped the resistance and that was it. It was done after tapping the resistance. So let's have a look at gold here. Yeah, gold already pushing here. This is interesting. Daily time frame ended up closing bearish again, unfortunately. I really wish this closed bullish, would have made it a lot easier today. But still respecting the support down here until we close below the support. Once we close below the support, I can see some easy sells on gold here. But the 4 hours still closing bullish here. What I like is we're trading above this 4 hour support, which gives us, you know, a potential to trade more towards the upside here. Potential targets today, probably somewhere around this resistance somewhere here from yesterday. So I do think upside makes sense. You know, we have this zone right here, which we can clearly see. And probably we're going to trade probably up to somewhere here where this rejection wick, because it's the last sign of rejection we had. So we can probably expect if we're going to have rejection in the future, it can happen somewhere there. So this candle here closes in 1 minute, which is interesting here. If the 5 minute can hold some sort of support here, there's a potential to trade towards the upside here. It's a 20 pip range to the upside. So yeah, I need this candle to close, and then maybe I populate gold buys here. Because GJ is looking a little bit messy. And yeah, maybe I populate some gold buys. But after all of this heavy move here, I don't want to be caught into this pullback, because if you look, this is like a similar scenario to here. If you look at price like this is exactly what we're seeing. Heavy push. And then what we have is we wait for a pullback. And then that pullback does not create support, and then you just get this deep pullback before, and then we ended up ranging. But I just don't want to be involved in this pullback. I want to have a pullback, and then that'll allow me to enter, right? Instead of, because this price now could pull back all the way down to this spot here and still be okay, right? It would still, the trade would still make sense if that happened. But then you're holding, you know, 23 pips worth of drawdown, which I don't want to be involved in. So I'm gonna wait for this close. Of course, if this doesn't close above, then the trade is anyways invalid and we have to wait for a close above. But yeah, we'll see here in 30 seconds how it closes above. And yeah, that's the analysis for today. Let me know if you guys liked the analysis, if it made sense. Any questions, let me know. If you did like the analysis, leave a like nice and early in the morning. Get these likes up, and we'll see. So yeah, did not end up closing above here, so I'm not interested because it didn't close above. I really wanted to close above. That's the rules, and that's what I would prefer to see, it close above. Yeah, that was something that I was waiting for. So we have to wait for more confirmation here if I'm gonna take any positions on gold. And yeah, we're hovering around this 2000 level, so I want to just mark this 2000 level. 2000 is like a psychological number, pretty big psychological number if you ask me. And I just want to have it on the chart, right? So yeah, so there's 2000. Just want to see where it is. What up, what up? Welcome, welcome, man. Probably Crest in the chat. Morning, morning, guys. Probably Crest in the chat wants me to look at... I know what he wants me to look at. AU. Hey, man, AU looks like it's moving finally. That looks good, that looks good. Are you in buys already? Because I would have taken buys on this candle close right here. This is a nice buy position on this candle close. You put your stop loss below here. Simple trade, right? Towards the upside. LTA to the left. Doesn't get cleaner. Daily time frame breaking the high. 4-hour time frame. Close bullish. Nice change of structure. Breaking the high already. Should be in. Should be in. Come on, man. Stop sleeping. Should be in. 15-minute. Look at that. Look at that 30-minute close. Perfect 30-minute close. No bottom wick. A little bit worrying, but oh, it does have a bottom wick. So your nipple wick. Should be in, man. That close is more than enough confirmation. I mean, you could wait for the 1 hour, but then you have to also expect a 1 hour pullback. Targets for today, 0.67527. Your strategy is somewhat similar to Raja Bank's strategy. Raja Banks trades price action. So if I also do trade price action, you'll find similarities in both. It's like going to the gym and someone doing a bench press. If you do a bench press, you can't say, hey man, your bench press is the same as Abdul. You're copying Abdul's bench press. No, it's like, no, we both do bench presses because we both go to the gym. There's slightly difference in our diet, slightly difference in the weight we do. But the fundamentals are going to be the same. Same thing happens in trading. If someone is trading price action, it's going to be very similar to someone who's also trading price action. There are going to be differences, but it would be scary if every single person in the trading industry was to trade a different strategy. If every single person, and it happens, there's so many people who trade different ways in the trading industry, but if every single person was to trade different, then you have to worry, okay, what is everyone missing? Because in the gym, everyone does similar movements, and the people who do different movements are normally not the biggest guys, right? So it's the same thing that happens in trading here, is that people should basically focus on what majority of people are doing, because that's what works, right? There shouldn't be differences here and there and all differences. That's variation, and when there's too much variation in trading, then you're gonna fail. Morning, morning. There's also resistance just exactly where price is right now, so you're chasing closing 1 hour, and yeah, you right would have entered that 30-minute, but just woke up. It's all good, it's all good. Bro, can you check Euro USD graph? I don't look at the graph, I look at the chart, but you know, yeah, why not? A lot of people look at it. Daily time frame closed bearish, okay, so that's interesting. But with 3 4-hour candles looking bullish here, 1 to 4 actually, I mean 3 that's closed, 4 is the current one, you can expect some upside first for the session. That doesn't mean later on we can't find resistance and find ourselves trading down. This was an ideal entry here. If you're going to try enter now, you wait for this 15-minute candle to create support, and as it breaks above the high here or closes above this resistance, you can look to tap into this resistance up here at 1.0945. Right, so gold pulling back here, did not close above the resistance. Can you teach us how to trade news? Yeah, it's very simple. You don't take a position right at news, right? You take a position 15 minutes after news, or you use news to your advantage. But ideally, if you want to trade news, then you want to get into the move before the news happens. So that the idea is, if you can get into a move maybe the day before, then news can maybe go in your direction. The rule is, by the time news comes out, you want to definitely be at break even, or at least stop loss a little bit in profit in case news comes out very heavy and slips your stop loss. If it slips your stop loss and your stop loss is 5-10 pips in profit, you're going to be fine, right? You're going to be fine, and there'll be no issues there. I buy at 1.09 USD and I'm holding right now. Nice job, man. Nice job. I couldn't join the last few days because I have COVID. Little fine now, so back on the charts. Oh, get well soon, man. Get well soon. Now YouTube's probably gonna ban my stream because I said that. And this is how they are. Bro, check it please. 1.09275. Let's have a look. $275. Yeah, bro. I don't understand where you come just to flex your position. You're all the way down from here. You're obviously in profits. There's nothing wrong with your trade. You know, it's just coming, oh, look at me, guys. I'm in a trade from the bottom of the range, and let him check it to show. I mean, if you win a trade from here, maybe I can look at it because maybe you're worried it comes back to your entry. But when you're this deep in profit, you don't need... If you have a plan, it's fine. Be more specific what you want me to check. Bro, can you please check my TP? Is my TP correct? Okay, yeah, I'll check your TP. Make sure it's correct, you know. I buy, let's see your TP, 1.9847. Wow. I would look here, first TP is at 9452. Definitely first TP 9452. Right, this candle's flipping here on gold. Quite a nice candle here on the 5-minute, but still rejecting this resistance. $30-minute close in 5 minutes. Probably wait for the 30-minute close. Wait, what? Really? YouTube gonna what? No, they won't. They won't, but like, they don't like that. I don't know why. It's like a ban thing. It's like swearing. For them, it's a swear. GJ is just waiting for the news at the moment. Gold, I rather wait for the 30-minute close here on gold. A lot more confirmation. If gold just pushes without, that's fine. That's not the way I trade gold. I only trade gold on like 5-minute closures. It's probably in New York when there's more volume. No, it's all good, man. No need to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not even. It's something from chat I read. I mean, it's all good. Don't worry about that, man. Didn't you set up super chat yet? I don't know where super chat is. I don't even see it in my YouTube option. I don't even see it. Two minutes to this 30-minute closes. 5-minute made a bottom wick. Do I want to take gold today? Gold trade, maybe. Maybe. 8. 13 pips. 25. Looks alright. 30-minute closure. Above the range. Let's see what happens in 2 minutes here. Hopefully this just doesn't push for the next 2 minutes and we miss the trade. But probably going to take gold here. Looks good. GJ is waiting for news here. It's also news in 3 minutes here, so we'll probably watch. Nah, man, super chat's not that important, man. Super chat's not that important. I mean, what? No one wants to put in a super chat. Right, what do we guys write in chat? What do we think? What do we think for news? Up or down? Up or down for news? What do we think? Let's see in chat what we think for news. Definitely something's cooking here, right? To range like this, something is cooking. Not a clue. I like that answer. Something is definitely cooking. I mean, probably waiting for tomorrow's numbers in inflation rate. That's a very important numbers. I mean, at one point we're at 10, 9.8. I think tomorrow is the big news where we're going to see big movement. What's gold doing? Oh, gold ended up failing, right? 5-minute failing. Look. That's why we wait for closures, right? Alright, let's have a look at news. Here we go. Looks like it wants to try for some upside. Pick some liquidity from here. Watch it on 5-minute. 27 seconds. Does the GBP news affect gold? That's a good question. Yes, it can do. It can do indeed. The way it affects gold, because people move money in and out of the yen, or they might move the money out of GBP before news and put it in gold to protect their funds. So yes, it can affect. Boom. News came towards the downside first. Will this candle flip? Let's see. It's just a liquidity grab for this candle to flip, no top wick, or are we going to drive to the bottom of the range here? We want this to come down so we can take buys towards the upside. So yeah, there we go. Candle flipped, right? Nice. So simple liquidity grab to the downside. Now candle flipped. Just a bit of volume here. Nothing crazy at the moment. Actual came 3.8 unemployment rate, so worse, right? News came out worse, and I said if news came out worse, we could expect pound to go up because they expect to increase more interest rates on pound, right? Here we go. So unemployment rate came out worse. That's why we see this move up in pound, but nothing crazy here, just kind of ranging. Gold, on the other hand, didn't close above our zone and it's breaking down, right? That's why we waited for that close. Didn't get a close above this resistance. Until we get a close above this resistance, there's no options here. 30-minute, unfortunately, did not close above the resistance, but keeps us safe for the time being, right? Hopefully, maybe this gets us out of our range. 3.8, yes, it was 3.8. And this will give us options. So if we start pushing outside of our range, you know, we have clean zones here. Check this out. Show you on a 30-minute. All right, we have all of this space to trade up here. All up into here. 167, 200. Morning, morning. Populating here if gold can close the 5-minute above here. This was the hour close nice. That's why I'm looking at the 5-minute, because the hour close quite nice. So if the 5-minute closes above this resistance here, maybe we can look for a quick scalp. For GJ, we have to wait a little bit. There's nothing we can do at the moment. This looks like a great move, but if you measure from here to here, it's only like 7 pips. It's really bad. The ranges are so bad. Like, even if we got a close here, it's only 7 pips, right? And I'm not trading at these highs here. Look at yesterday, what happened at these highs. Really troublesome. Look at here. Really troublesome. So I rather price get out or create a target, pull back, and then give me options. I just need a heavy volume move. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, please leave a like. Really does help and I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Hope you can find some useful information here. And if you do enjoy it, then you can subscribe. If you don't, then you probably left. In a 3.37 hour trade in AU, you did take the buys off the 1 hour. You took it before the 1 hour close or after the 1 hour close? You in drawdown now? Told you this 15-minute close was the best. Will I wait for a 15-minute or 30-minute close on gold? I'll probably wait for I mean, even if volume comes here on gold, maybe even a 5-minute might be enough, based on volume here. But until that happens, there's nothing really we can do. 15-minute would be the best, yeah. 15-minute would be nice. That's your trade. Let's have a look. Oh, man went on the 5-minute to find an entry. I like that entry. Looks good. Can we go impulsive on the 5-minute time frame? I don't take impulsive trades. I take, if I'm trading the 5-minute, it will be based off a higher time frame close and an entry like this on 5-minute closure. So I like his entry. Nice one. Nice one, nice one. Well, may the pips be with you. Hope it smashes TP. Oh, never mind. It's going the other way. This is good. No top wick. Right? There's no top wick, so that's good in your favor. This is just a pullback. You should be okay. It probably needs some time to pull back. Your stop loss is a little bit tight though, man. It's a little bit tight. I wouldn't run such a tight stop loss. Probably run it below the range here. I would do this myself. I'd run it below the range. Anything closing back inside here and breaking the low, then you can just close the trade instead of hitting full stop. Ideally below this candle here is where your stops want to be, because this can bounce off the top of the range as many times as it wants. All it will be is like a break and retest, right? And your trade will still be correct. Educational purposes is not financial advice. Yes, none of the information provided is financial advice. Take it as you will. This candle here is closing in 5 minutes here. I mean, there's one option I'm populating, one option. But I really don't want to take this option because it's like a, oh, I don't know. It's, if this closes above, I can trade to these highs here at 10 pips, 6 to 10 pips, but anticipate it to break it. And if it fails to break it, then I just go break even and get tapped out at break even on this trade. What watch am I wearing? What, now, or what watch do I have? Now I'm wearing a Fitbit. How can you see my watch? This is not a watch. This is just like a fitness tracker. I won't sit in my my own house and wear a Rolex. It's doesn't make sense. But if you go out or something, then maybe, yeah. Oh, I saw you wear a watch. Yeah, it's the same watch. It's a fitness tracker. I just keep that on during the day. Yeah, Fitbit, exactly. I don't get all the whole watch thing. What watch thing? The luxury watch thing? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, if you're talking about the luxury watches, I do like luxury watches. Yeah, I have, uh, you know, and they're quite important. And I'll tell you why. First of all, they're amazing investment tools. If you manage to build a relationship with the watch dealer and able to get yourself a watch, uh, they're always selling for a premium outside. If I was to take $20,000 across the border, they're gonna open my case and say, "Hey man, what are you doing with this $20,000?" And I'd be like, you can't justify it, but you can take a $20,000 watch over the border and no one's gonna ask you a question. In a city like Dubai, where you need to meet people, and it allows you to get into higher circles, right? Higher circles of people who are gonna give you more opportunity, right? So that's one major advantage, is that it automatically cuts out that kind of who's this guy, because they might come to you and say, hey man, I like this piece, especially if you're someone who appreciate timepiece. Not all of this diamonds and flexing and young boys who don't know what the hell they're talking about. People who actually appreciate timepieces for what they are and the craftsmanships, and it's a status symbol, and that's very, very important, right? It distinguishes yourself, and in business, especially in business, it's an important tool, especially if you can keep instead of having just cash in the bank, you can keep something in an asset like that helps you in other aspects, right? It's kind of a collector's thing and something nice. So yeah. Bro, are you a student of Raja Banks? No, I'm not a student of Raja Banks. I am not. Never taken his course, never joined his group. Nothing. I also like watches too, but I don't know how to tell the line from a time from an analog watch. Come on, man, it's really simple. You have to learn that. I can teach you right now, because I used to struggle with that when I was young, and this is the way I learned. The way I learned is like everything's in quarters, right? So if you just split a watch into quarters, it makes it very easy, right? This is 15 here, this is 30, this is 45, and then this is on the dot. So if you know that this is 15, there's lines like this, you can just count back from it. So if the clock is here, it's maybe gonna be 110. And if it's here, you know that this is 15, you can start counting. Here it's 30, you can start counting. Here's 45, you can start counting. So you can count in between the quarters. Your strategy is similar to Raja Banks. A guy asked the same question, and I gave a very detailed answer of something very important. I think I'm just gonna post. I'm gonna post that answer on Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, consider to follow it down below. And I'm gonna post the answer to that your strategy is the same. And I basically said, if you go to the gym, right? If you go to the gym and someone's doing a bench press, and you start doing a bench press, are you gonna say, hey, you're doing the same bench press as Harry? You're exactly the same bench press. No, you're not gonna say. You're just gonna do the bench press because everyone does it, right? If you're trading price action, it's gonna be similar to other people who trade price action. No one owns a strategy. You think he invented price action? No way he invented price action. No way. Did I invent price action? Not a chance. Not a chance. I mean, people online, they're too concentrated on whose strategy, what strategy. Focus on what works, man. Just focus on what works. You spend so much time trying to find out who does what and not focus on yourself. At the end of the day, who are you trading for? Are you trading for me? Are you trading for YouTube? Are you trading for... No, you're trading for yourself, right? To maybe help others or to help yourself. So focus on that. Why would you focus on anything else? It's not going to affect your trading. That's not going to affect your trading. Is it possible to patent a strategy? I wonder. Potentially it is, yes. Yo, what's good? Welcome, welcome. Sodium. First time seeing Sodium in the chat. Seems like he's new. I like that name, Sodium. Seems like he's a gamer streamer. Alright, GJ close right at resistance here. Nothing I can do. Lol bench press analogy. Yeah, it's true though. It's true. When do you look at structure flips? Is it break of body or wick or body? It's break of body. It's always closures. Mostly closures actually. I've watched your SMC pass first time in the stream. Now I was professional gamer, then I quit due to injuries. Oh, unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, I make a video comparing SMC. I don't trade SMC. I just compare it. Yeah, this is pushing out of here. I mean, it's just relying on volume of the news here. If I was to take this right now, I'd have to put stop all the way down. 30 pip stop. Not really interested at 30 pip stop. Everything happens for a reason. I do agree with that, man. I like that. How's the stream going? Yeah, it's going, man. We have a good community here. Good people. Good questions. I enjoy it. You know. Come all in here. We vibe. We take trades when we get trades. People learn a lot. We give shit to other people who ask questions. Friendly, of course. We're trying to get the stream to 100 viewers, but it's been quite a challenge. The challenge has been trying to get the stream to 100 viewers. But it's tough. Algorithm's not helping. If the algorithm helped... Oh, I didn't notice the new thumbnail. Bro, the whole reason I asked you to help to make the thumbnail was so people could notice it. And the first thing you say is you didn't notice it. Come on, man. You get that for sure. The algos are weird. Yeah, for sure, man. The algos are super weird. It's tough. It's tough, the algorithm. I don't know what. So it just doesn't want. Like most of the people who are watching the stream now are all people who just regularly show up. But you know, the people who are here, you know, they get to benefit from it. So I'm happy with that, right? I just wish more people could benefit from this. Because I don't just sit here, like you watch a lot of streamers who just sit and, you know, answer 1 or 2 questions and then play on their phone. And they're streaming for 4 hours and 4 hours of nothing. And after 4 hours, they take one position, you know. This is like 1 hour. When I stream for 1 hour most of the time, I'm streaming with full engagement. Go to Roger's channel and spam it. No. Focus on me. Focus on me. The OG picked the thumbnail of the London clock tower. Yes, indeed. Same with Instagram. The algo's weird. I get crazy engagements, then 2 accounts, then reach, and then it's about the vibes. You learn from it. That's a bonus. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, Instagram is also super weird. It seems like it goes through these... I offered Don't come and chat making me look like this. I see your games you're playing here. I offer. I'll pull up the chat right now. I'll pull up our DMs. Come on, man. Yeah, Instagram is also very, very weird. It's it seems now it doesn't want to push anything. It doesn't want to push anything. It wants to just focus on the people who have already large audience and help them get better. I'm just joking. I know you are. I know you are. But 54 other people might not know that. Today I was watching a price action complete video. I really appreciate the way you explained the candles, the analysis, bro. Appreciate you, man. Glad it helped. Harry is nice, guys. I'm just kidding. No need to tell them. No need to tell. I paid him to say that, by the way. No, I'm joking. The TP was not taken. What was your trade? Often in trade, you wait for a wick up and wick down, but times like London Open, there's no wick. How do you know if it's okay to trade? Yeah, good question. If the 1 hour time frame has no bottom wick, see, if you're trading London Open just to try get 12, 15 pips, then you don't need to worry about the no bottom wick. Just wait for it to break the previous candle high. And then if it starts to flip and make a bottom wick, maybe you can manage the trade. But if you're actually looking to take a progressive trade that you expect to hit a TP in maybe the next 15-20 minutes, then I always prefer for that to see a bottom wick. Always prefer to see a bottom wick. MT4 and Tradingview not synced? 100% they're not synced. They're not synced at all, because this is feed coming from Oanda, and if you trade on your brokerage, for example, on my broker, the feed is not coming from Oanda because I don't trade on Oanda. Yeah, Jiggy said it. Crest, how's AU going? Let's see how AU is going. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Looking good, looking good. I like that. Give it some time, give it some time. Not bad. $166, $318. Oh, really early in the morning. Yeah, that was a nice option down here, but this was 5 a.m. my time. If I was awake, I would have taken this, but that's outside of my trading hours anyways, so I'm not going to be awake at that time. So yeah, this is a great option from the bottom of the range, break of the high here. My TP is always going to be the top of the range. That would have been my TP. Anything plus here is just bonus. This is all bonus here. But your TP should always be the top of the range. Your actual first TP is up here. That's first TP. Second TP, max TP is going to be top of the range. But since this candle did not give any issues at those zones, you can just hold to the top of the range. But I would have been done by then. Your stop loss was about, 14 pips here, and that was almost a 30 pip target. So definitely a solid trade to hold. But I don't know what your TP was a bit off there. 700 is a bit far because you have to worry about the range, right? It becomes different. Don't be greedy in TPs. Just trade what makes sense. Imagine this was a 4-hour time frame. If this was a 4-hour time frame, imagine these were all 4-hour time frame candles. Are you going to be greedy to hold it past all the way the top of the range here and complete that whole zone? It's like, no, that's a big way. Looking on how the current candle closes, might move your stop loss a little less. Yeah, you can manage it. I like the way it's looking. It's no issues for me yet. 1 hour is still open. 1 hour has no top wick. It's made a nice bottom wick here. If this 1 hour can flip and break the high, I think you have a good shot here, man. you know, until this 15-minute maybe starts breaking the low. If this 15-minute breaks the low, yeah, maybe you can adjust your stop loss a little, but for now it's not looking too much of an issue, you know. I wouldn't be too worried yet. $65 watching, 33 likes. Guys, come on, like the stream. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. They'll leave a like if they want to. 11th candle on the right from GJ. I don't know what you mean from 11th candle on the right. You mean 11th candle including this one, or the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? This one right here? Let's see if he replies. This one here? Is that the one you're looking at? Gold rejected, Kepa safe. I have alert set though, in case we get any action. The one next to it, the bearish one, why would you want to? No, there's no way to catch a bearish candle. Oh yeah, there was. We just discussed it, right? Just this 30-minute close is enough. The 15-minute was even nicer. This 15-minute engulfing candle breaking the high, that's an easy trade. Looks something like this. You can even take it on the flip because it's a little bit longer, but let's say you played it safe, breaking the high here. Stop loss below the candle low. Target top of the range. That's how you would have caught it. Right? Because you're bullish today. Your bias is a bullish bias. Price created support and you expect price to continue up. Simple. Thanks. Hard to find TP levels, but I'm learning. Your immediate TP should always be the next resistance or support. If you're looking for buys, your next TP should always be the next resistance. That's your TP. Always. That's a rule. Right? To find maximum TPs is a little bit different. If you're selling, your next TP is going to be the next support. GJ, is it selling or buying? Both, brother. Best buy and sell, whichever one goes in profit. Good for you. I'm joking, by the way. Don't go and lose money like that. Bro, you sounded so funny. You know, we have some accent games. Accent games can come on, come off. Catching pips on GJ and gold makes swing trading less effective. You can swing trade and at the same time catch pips on both. It's possible. Right, so we didn't take buys at resistance, which is never a good idea. And now we're safe, right? We're safe because we didn't take buys at resistance. But the problem is it's a bit of a crab market at the moment. And it's probably waiting for tomorrow's news. So I think tomorrow's news... Yeah, another no caps lock. Seems like it's a trend, man. It's a trend to remove your caps lock. So I think, you know, it's waiting for tomorrow's news. Big news on Gbpjpy tomorrow. So tomorrow will be an interesting stream. Be sure to show up. See how this moves the charts. But yeah, that's basically what we're waiting for here. Gold, at the other hand, I'm not selling gold. 4 hours bullish. If this 4 hour close is bearish, yeah, maybe you can sell gold. How do you manage drawdown? Do you cut 50% of your trade when it's not going to what you predicted? No, I don't cut 50% of my trade. If there's something I don't like in the trade, based on what's happening, I always ask myself this question. When I'm in a trade, I always ask myself this question. Does the trade still make sense? The minute it does not make sense and it starts to question, oh, now it's not making sense, price is moving down, then I consider just closing the whole trade and re-entering if something changes. right? Hope that made sense. Crab another day. Yeah, until tomorrow, maybe until tomorrow. What's your frequency of trade per week? Probably on average 4 to 5 trades a week. A trade a day is average. A trade a day. One trade per day is average. That's all you need. If you're risking good amounts, you don't need to risk. You don't need more. If you're risking not enough money that satisfies you, you're probably going to be more inclined to trade more because you want to make more money from risking less. But if you risk more, then you can take less trades because one trade makes you enough. A trade a day keeps the bankruptcy away. That is right, 100%. Yesterday took one trade. Today haven't taken anything yet. So that's one trade for the week. But the week just started yesterday. Today's only Tuesday. So we'll see if I end up taking a trade today or not. And then there's, you know. So yeah, this 15-minute again trying. If we get a close above this resistance here, I wonder if we get a breakout trade. You know, that might be a breakout trade. If we get a close something like this. Get 5-minute pullback. And then boom, maybe we can find ourselves to 167. Possible. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here, guys. Nothing much happening at the moment, and I'm not going to waste time here. I'm going to leave you with the plan. The plan for today is I'm still looking for GJ buys. We probably need a break out of this zone, 15-minute close above there. And once we get a close above there, then I can potentially look for buys to continue once I see the 5-minute respect structure. Buying inside here is going to be very, very tough. We need to be patient at this point here. I don't really like the way it's looking. It's kind of doing nothing. For gold, it's breaking down here. It's just keep on breaking down. Counter trend sells probably start to make sense at 1994, so there's a while. If not, then maybe gold starts ranging in here before we get the breakout. But if gold starts breaking above here, I'll probably look for buys once we get the close. But anyways, I'll be updating you guys in the group. So be sure to join the Discord group down below, or the Telegram, whichever one you fancy. I prefer Discord. If you did enjoy the stream today, please leave a like before you leave. And yeah, hopefully guys, catch you on the next stream. And take care. Tradesharpe, thank you all for joining up. Someone asked to look at EJ. EJ very, very quickly. Daily time frame is bullish. 4-hour time frame is closing bullish. Yeah, I think EJ can set up for buys. Probably buys above 147 here on EJ. No, it looks a bit messy actually. Yeah, EJ is very messy, same as GJ, a bit stuck. So yeah, all right guys, catch you in the group, and yeah, catch you on the next stream. Peace.